microwave is not easy. The first problem is our interior is all plastic with a whole bunch of nooks and crannies. A lot of microwaves actually have a tray, a revolving tray that goes around the middle. That should be removed. In this case, this one does not have one. We would, of course, not recommend putting anything directly on the surface on Pesach. You put something on a plate or something else like that. The way we're going to kasher this microwave is basically with steam or hot water. We're gonna have the steam heat up as we'd spoken about before. Steam is going to coat the walls with hot water, and then hopefully the additional steam will then cook those droplets of water to create a hagala. So what we do is I've got a styrofoam cup, a styrofoam paper cup in my case, filled 3/4 of the way with water. I'm gonna put that inside, right smack in the middle of the microwave. I'm gonna close this, and I'm going to turn the microwave on. I'm going to try for 5 minutes, and we're going to wait. Now, 5 minutes may not be enough. What you want to see is that microwave has filled up with steam. The water's boiled. The microwave has filled up with steam, the entire area, and has been on in a condition where there's a whole big, basically a steam bath for a couple of minutes. So if 5 minutes is not enough, when I open it up, it's not all steamy. I'm going to add another couple of minutes, put it back in until I get a good amount of evaporation and a good amount of steam into the oven. So we ended up running for a total of about 10 minutes. We're just about done with our cycle. You don't want to keep opening it up because, again, we want to create a steamed environment in there. I'll show you when we do open this up that it will be pretty steamy in there. The one thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to move that cup because the cup is right now sitting on an area that's not getting done. So we're done here. If you open up, you'll see we're nice and wet. There's a lot of moisture here. I'm now going to move my cup over because I want to kasher this spot here. I'm going to close it back up, and again, we ended up going for about 10 minutes, so I'm going to give it another 9 minutes. And once that's done, our microwave will be kashered. I don't know that I mentioned it in enough detail in the beginning. You've got to completely clean the microwave. Again, this should be left for 24 hours. Completely cleaned, get into all the nooks and crannies, remove that tray, leave it for 24 hours, and then we're going to run it through that double cycle. I'd recommend, again, each microwave is different. About 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Your first cycle, move the cup over, 5 to 10 minutes again. Also be careful that you give enough water in there that it doesn't evaporate, and then you're not adding any steam to the oven. So keep an eye on the water level, especially your second go around when you start again, when you move the location.